Alright, so I gotta say this quickly before I get up out of here. Currently in Turkey at the Four Seasons Hotel. I only came to Turkey because I have a dentist appointment to go to, but I just wanted to kind of break some things down to you guys. Currently, we are sitting at $26 million. We started with $5 million 3.5 months ago. Yeah, 3.5 months ago. And some things that I want to share with you guys in this video is just overall what it takes to even get to that mindset. Not saying that you will be able to do it, not saying you can't do it, but it's not something that you can just get into your first 2 weeks in trading and think is possible. It's not fucking possible for you. Sorry. I've been trading for 4, going on 5 years now. So even then, even what I'm doing then is, a little bit crazy, but there's people that's doing way crazier than me, like 10 times more than me, and they've only been trading for 3-4 years. And then think about the dudes that's trading for 10 plus years. So all in all, it's all about building the right mindset. I'm here on YouTube to just overall guide you, because it's nothing for me to press record and share this information with you. And if you take it and value it, you use it. And if you don't, you don't. It's whatever. The library has free books, and we don't talk about if the library is, like bad or not. We don't talk about if the library is a scam or not. But anyways, I'm here to share this with you. For one, as I would say, is like, what it takes to get up to this level is overall the discipline. And I know you've heard that 1,000 times, but what it means to actually have discipline is like, let's take one, for example, the urge to trade. In the beginning, you have this urge to trade, even when you're like always winning. So like even me, like when you have a very high win percentage, you have a 98 overall win percentage, it makes you feel like you can never lose. So then you feel like you need to be in every trade because you think you can win, which is also an ego thing too as well. Everything is very psychological. Everything that you do is very psychological. So when it comes to everything that you do in trading, it's a meaning behind that in your real life too as well. But discipline is one of the biggest things that you really have to hit hard on, and you have to dig deep and find it within yourself of like what's causing this truly. A lot of our actions are done because of what our outside environment is showing. So it causes us to reflect that onto our trading, onto our career, our jobs, or whatever. So with this being said, the urge to trade is one of the biggest things that people have a struggle with. The urge to trade is just like, I need to be in something, which is something I've had to stop a long time ago, because you have to remember, just because you're in a lot of trades doesn't mean you're going to win a lot of the trades. And, the biggest thing that I've seen is that like when I take less trades, my mindset is a little bit more clear. I can think, I can process more. And once again, I'm a swing trader, so take my advice in a standpoint from that to reflect onto your trading. But I'm a swing trader. It's been days where I've been able to attack the markets in every other day in the market, so I can probably take 3 to 4 setups a week. But I prefer to just be in 1 setup, 2 setups a week, and just overall, try to hold. I really want to hold my trades, but I am a day trader, so I have to adapt to what the market has given me. I can never really just, say, oh, I'm a swing trader, so I'm just trying to hold this every single time. That's not the case. Like, I'm a swing trader, I'm a day trader, whatever you want to call me. But all in all, I have to adapt to what the market gives me, and I have to be a acceptance to whatever the market gives me, because I don't make the rules. Like, I just follow whatever price is going to do, and I let price show me what it wants to do. So all in all, like, I'm super big on, just being complacent. Well, I wouldn't even say complacent. I would just say just being okay with whatever the market gives me. So yeah, that is one thing. Overall, discipline. Discipline, most of the times, is really that urge to trade. That's one of the like highest things that I've seen when people be like, how do you be more disciplined? It's mostly because they feel like they either have the urge to trade, or like they don't have, like, honestly, it's really that one that really hits. Like, they always have this urge to never really just sit back and wait. Like, the more you sit back and wait and analyze the markets, you can be like picture perfect. I wouldn't even say picture perfect, but you can be really good at like getting into setups and seeing where the market is going to go overall if you just be patient and let everything like play in front of you. Like let everything play in front of you, and then when it's the right time, attack it. I say it all the time because it works for me, but being passive aggressive is like one of the biggest things that I tell myself to do. So it's like I'm always sitting back, laid back, super laid back, but when the moment is there and when it's the time to strike, I strike hard, and I'm like, boom, this is what I want, I'm getting it, I'm at it. So it's like, and then like being passive aggressive too as well is meaning also like for me, like especially like people that have like normal jobs, sit on that job for a bit, stack up money, and then when that right trade comes, you attack it with everything you got. And that's not saying use all your capital to trade with, but I'm just saying like put money to the side, save up, and then when that right move comes, you have capital, you have money to go at it hard. And those are the times where you can be like, okay, this is the right move. I feel good. Here's my technical analysis. But here's my technical analysis. Here's my fundamental analysis. Attack. Boom. It may or may not go in your favor. Trading has always got a risk into it. So that's something you're on the line to take. But it is something I would say you can learn and understand the markets, so then you can have an edge in the markets. And then when you have that edge in the market, what the fuck? Yo, bro, I'm like, come on. Like, who even is that? Anyways, having an edge in the market, you know, mitigates all the risk. It mitigates all the risk because then you can see the market clearly for what it is, and then you can, you know, have that opportunity to attack on it full force and then come out on profits, or you might come out on a loss, but hopefully you come out on profits, and then you're able to take that, you know, split it up. So take your profit, split it up, use it for your life, and then put more back into trading, and then you wait for the next opportunity and you attack it again. And you just keep doing the same thing. Every time price gives you, or the markets give you a good opportunity, you attack it. And then once that opportunity is over, you need to stop. You need to wait. And then when the next opportunity comes, you attack it again. And you're not gonna always win every single opportunity, but you're gonna come out with better opportunities. You're not taking any opportunity that you get. You're taking the ones that are more high quality, the ones that can come out with a bigger ROI. So with that being said, you know, just overall discipline, just having respect for yourself, because trading is a game of levels. There's different levels to the game, and being able to respect who you are as a person is the biggest thing too. It's because most people will get into this game and they've only been in the game for a couple of weeks, and then they'll look at somebody that's way, way bigger on levels, and they'll look at themselves like, oh bro, like I need to be at that level, or I should be at that level right now. But you're not having respect for yourself because you just got in this game, you know, a couple weeks ago. You got in this game a couple months ago. Why are you not respecting the fact that that's your experience level right now, and then the other guys have been in the game for 4 or 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. There's different levels to it. So respect the level that you're at and respect the other levels above you. And overall, you know, take heed to the fact that your own jealousy or your own envy can leak into your trading as well. Like, you might look at somebody bigger on Instagram and think like, dang, like, bro, I should be like that, or that should be me. Don't think like that. Think in a sense of like, that will be me soon. Even better, what do I need to do to get to that level? That's the biggest thing. And like, honestly, bro, trading is a super lonely path. There's going to be a lot of down times. There's going to be a lot of dark times in your trading career, but you honestly just have to, you know, stay focused on what the goal is. It's gonna be fucking dark. I'm sorry. That's just trading, bro. It's gonna be dark. You can even get into trading group chats and all this and that, and it might feel like you got everybody around you, but on those hard times, you will have people to kind of nurture you in. But when you take that loss, that's your loss. That's the biggest thing. Like, I think people misconstrue like trading group chats. Like, trading group chats is cool. It's good to talk and have people to talk to when you're trading and everything. But when you take that loss, that's like your money. It's not like you in the group chat is sharing money. It's not like that. It's like you lost. you lost. And like at the end of the day, trading is going to be all on you. Everything that you do is going to be all on you at the end of the day, no matter what group chat you're in, no matter what Telegram, no matter what Discord, no matter what fucking boot camp course, whatever mentorship, whatever it comes down to, it's all on you. Literally all on you. Because at the end of the day, when you take that loss, when you take that win, your emotions inside of your heart is going to be affected. When you win, when you lose, your heart is going to be affected. People can feel for you and show empathy to you, but they will not feel what you feel in here. They won't feel what you feel in here, and they won't think what you think in here. So all in all, you have to remember, trading is what you see it as, is how you feel. So whenever you feel like you have to get into a position, or whenever you feel like this is the right time for you, then you do what you think and how you feel. Remember, overall though, the market doesn't care how you feel. It's the skills that you have. So overall, remember, everything comes from up here. As long as you're using this critically to, have a critical, what's the word? To overall have the words done lost me. To overall have that bias that you have, to overall, see what you see in the markets, you need to be able to, focus on what you think. And from there, scale from there. Like, yo, I just lost my words, but I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. Overall, trading is something that can be very lonely. But you can have people around you, but at the end of the day, you will be the only one that gets affected in that loss or that win. So you have to remember, at the end of the day, no matter what anybody tells you, no matter what your mom tells you, your dad tells you, your auntie tells you, your grandma, your uncle, whatever the case might be, they might say it's gambling, they might say it's this, they might say it's that, people might call you this, people might call you that, but at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is that you're happy, or you're feeling the way that you feel, and you're okay with it, or you're willing to change it. That's the only thing that matters. Fuck what anybody else says. Do exactly what you feel. Do exactly what you think. Because at the end of the day, who's gonna pay your bills? You. You're not gonna go send your bills to the group chat on Telegram. You're not gonna send a group chat your bills for the month, or your phone bill, or your car note, or your house note, whatever the case, your mortgage. You're not gonna send them bills. They're not gonna pay it either. So at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what anybody thinks. Do what you want to do. So with that being said, I have to go to my dentist appointment. Let me call my driver right now, but see you guys. All right, so today it is currently the 15th of September. We're almost at Q4, bro. Like, think about it. This whole year just went by right in front of your face. Like, this whole year. But this year has been good, though. This year has definitely been good. And I'm not even talking like from me and my trading perspective, but I've definitely seen a shift in like a lot of traders. Like, I've definitely seen a shift this year in a lot of traders. A lot of stuff is dying down. I will say, like, a lot of traders are dying down. Like, this year has definitely shown like who's a trader and who's not. That's, in my opinion, I feel like this year has definitely shown like who trades and who doesn't trade, because the people that kind of went silent and you don't really see them trading, yeah, they could be sitting on their hands. That's cool. That's also a good option. But there's definitely been some moves in the market that you can capitalize off of. And there's been like, I would honestly say that this year has been fairly promising. Overall, like, I definitely feel like there's been a lot of good moves. So for any person to say like this year's been trash is like, nah, bro, you just can't trade. I'm joking, but this year is coming to an end, and overall I definitely have seen some improvements. Like, this year might have not been your year, but every year builds up, everything builds in progress, and you're getting a step closer to whatever goal you're trying to reach. So I would definitely say, if like you've been with ICC and you've been following the journey and you've been following the breakdowns, the course, the group chats and stuff like that, I would definitely say you've improved a lot. If you're brand new, then welcome to the team. But I would definitely say this year has improved a lot of people for sure. for sure, and it's brung out a lot of traders, and it just continued to grow more and more. And I just want to say, like, thank you for helping me even push this movement to where it's been, you know, from the start of this year, being on tour and then going around the US and teaching people for free, and just like scaling out on social media, and just like all in all, like, it's been crazy to see the progress of other people. And it's so crazy, like, how you can literally just post a video and people watch it and gain so much wisdom from it. Like, isn't that so crazy? Like, I wish people, like, if all right, so like, I want to spread this as much as possible because it's like such a big thing in my heart. Like, if you just document your journey with ICC, you don't even have to post it. Yeah, I would love for you to post it and kind of get like a worldwide thing going around. But just to even document the process, like picking up your phone and just document it, and just like overall looking back 5 years from now, we're just like all looking at our videos of where we used to be and where we're going to be in 5 years, 10 years. Because, you know, there's people that will clown around. There's people that don't take it seriously. I understand that, but I give out the education. You take it if you need it. If you want it, you take it, and then you run with it, and you get better and you improve. Like, as human beings, we are supposed to create and evolve. So I'm here to create and evolve myself, and then also others. All in all, like, but yeah, just documenting that process, and then like looking back 5 years, like, it just has me like with chills inside, because it's like, yo, like, that's gonna be so crazy to look back on. Even like, cause I'm gonna make the tours like a whole thing. Like, this is gonna be a thing that happens yearly until we build something so big that, like, I don't know. I have dreams, bro. I have dreams. Let me keep dreaming until they become reality. But definitely, for sure, this year is definitely like overall shaped my perspective, people's perspective, being able to just share the knowledge, and just overall, like, you know, just be helpful to the community. I wish that there was more people like this, like me. And I'm not saying like I'm all perfect either, but I wish that the trading community was a little bit more positive and just more open and not so toxic. But, you know, one person at a time, right? One person at a time. But yeah, I hope today that you learn a lot from the small video that I have after this. All in all, just trying to help you gain some more wisdom, gain some more knowledge on just how to read price action and market structure. You know, like, I'm really big on more of like the mindset and psychology wise of it, because I'm telling you right now, everything I've given so far is all you need. Like, at this point, I'm really just showing my setups that I take, and just, it's really just a recap of the setup I made. Like, at this point, it's just recaps. It's like nothing much more I can really say new about the charts. It's really just recaps so you can see the before and after, or you know, just see the whole trade play out in general. But yeah, it's pretty much like it, man. Like, I'm proud of you, I'm proud of me, I'm proud of everybody, and yeah. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. If you don't get this by the end of the year, bro, I'm gonna be upset with you. Because there's no way you overthinking this. There's no way that how could you overthink this? Matter of fact, how could you make this hard? And you talking about you need capital, bro? Go get a job, bro. Go hustle for the money, bro. Go hustle for the. What are we really doing? What do we really? Do you not want it that bad, bro? Matter of fact, let's talk about it. If you're asking questions, I understand. But if you're talking about some, yo, can I get a funded account? Yo, can I get $50, bro? If you don't work your ass out, bro, you got yourself in that situation that you're in. Sometimes life happens. I understand. It might not be your fault. It might be your fault. But I need you to, because at the end of the day, everybody's story is going to build the character that they're going to be. So you're either gonna be a pussy or you're either gonna be, I don't even know, a superhero, I guess you'd say. I don't know what this guy would be, but you come out strong. You come out strong. You persevere through things. You learn. It builds your psychology. It builds your mindset because then when you've gone through literally rock bottom, when you've been through rock bottom, there's nothing in this world that can break you once you go down that low. Like I feel like when you literally hit the bottom pit of your life, there's nowhere else to go. All you have to do is to go back up. You have nothing to lose at that point. So if you feel like you're at that point, like, bro, think about it, bro. There's no like, just find a way. Like, I don't know how to, well, I do know how to explain it, but I'm trying to find the words for it. But you should definitely go watch some documentaries on like people that are like billionaires and millionaires. You should definitely go watch that because yo, I can't even talk. When they was like literally nothing, there was no chance they was making it out of the hole. Like there was no chance. They tried one last thing and it just like it went up. Like literally most documentaries of like successful billionaires, even Elon Musk, like they soon as they was gonna hit rock bottom, soon as they was on rock bottom, a month or two, 3 months of hard work, 4, 5, 6, 7 months, 12 months of hard work, and then they just skyrocketed. Didn't do like they didn't ask for it, bro. They just made shit happen. That's what's so inspiring to me. Like the people that just make it happen. Like my mom, for example, is just it was times where I just didn't even understand how she even made it happen. Like I don't even know. Like there's like maybe that's another story for another time. But my mom has have some crazy stories where it's like, how did we even make it out of that situation? Like what is going on? But like when there's a will, there's a way. Like there's always a way. So all in all, like I'm super proud of the people that put in a lot of work this year. Just all in all, like I'm not gonna keep talking y'all guys head off, but I'm so proud of you guys and just people that are feeling like they're at the rock bottom. There's always grass on the greener or grass on the or green grass on the however the flip that saying goes, but the grass is greener on the other side. Yeah. Yeah, you see, bro, my mind is so weird. Like the way like if I ever see you guys in public or whatever and we actually have a conversation, you'll actually see that this is a real thing, that my mind is constantly racing with thoughts, constantly, because I have like ADHD and whatever, whatnot, whatever they call it. And like my thoughts that are in my head, it's like 50,000 thoughts that's in my head. Like I low-key might be AI because the way that I process things super fast. So like looking around the room, I can process and remember it just a tad bit. And then like I'll analyze it deeper than what it is. I don't know, my brain's super weird. Maybe we'll bump into each other one day and we'll have a conversation. But yeah, here's the breakdown because I think I'll talk to you guys head off. All right, chat. All right, so today was a very bullish day on gold. Overall, I'm gonna break it down to you guys because I know you guys seen my tweet. Me tweeting out anything above, I think it was right around 3,647 was gonna go bullish. As we seen before, and New York session kicking in. So once again, if you don't follow me on Twitter, Trades by Sai on Twitter, and also Instagram as well, Trades by Sai as well. But let's break it down. So today, before New York session came in, right? Excuse me. Before New York session came in, we're going to take this off. Boom. Right? Before New York session came in, I said that 3 times already. We had this level of support. This is supposed to be price going bearish for New York session. Remember, all the time I tell you guys, New York session, volume, 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 volume. It's the most important thing when it comes to all of your trades. London session, New York session. Most of the times, price is going to move in New York session because the USD and all that. But all in all, New York session is going to be your key point. So when it comes to just any trade that you're going to get into, just make sure you're trading in the session that is supposed to be traded in. So with that being said, prior to that, we have this level. Everybody was looking for sales, right? We're all looking for sales because we have an indication above below this level. So from here, we will want to see price during volume to break under this level. Here's when volume kicked in, right? And the reason why we chose this level is because we can see that buyers, let me get this, we can see that buyers are sitting at this level, pushing price up every time it comes to this level. There's a small reaction right here, but there are buyers here. Sellers take them out, boom. Sellers are in control under this level, only under this level. Sellers are not in control just because they made this level. Sellers are only in control when they're under this level. But you need volume to do that, right? The reason why we need volume to do that is because this first one was really just like, okay, the breakout showing you what price can do. With volume, it adds in that power that price is going to need because remember, this level is a level that's really strong. There's a higher time frame level. It's a 1 hour level, but we're looking at it on the 15. So don't get confused. This gray box comes from the 1 hour, but we're using the 15 just so you can see everything, right? So, with this being said, I want you to look at everything that you trade as in just reactions. This just let's take the time today to go on your charts and look at things and then take it for a reaction or ask yourself, okay, price got to this level and reversed. Why? Because there's sellers sitting here. So now you have your mindset set as sellers are here. Buyers are here at the gray zone. Anything under here is obvious. Sellers in control, right? So, with this all being said, New York session, we came above this level. The reason why I said it was going to be buys above this level is because we already had previous buying pressure above this level. This is that lower high, right? This is a lower high. Before all of this happened, this was still our lower high. We had this right here. This is what we had. We had a low, lower high, equal low, and a little bit of break. I don't know what that was. But all in all, everything was still building that lower high. And then we finally got that lower low. Then we built up, made a lower high because this one's lower than the previous one, and price is going to build that lower low, but it wasn't in session, so we're not worried about that. But then once price made this, this is showing us that sellers are in control. So this is basically showing us that these sellers, so the ones that was here, the ones that was here, they're pushing, they're fighting price. Price is just fighting, right? Price is fighting. So sellers here, boom, they're fighting. Buyers are pushing, they're fighting. So buyers and sellers are pushing right here, right? So sellers are trying to push them back down, which end up doing. So buyers get up to this point, and then sellers push them back down, right? And then buyers are like, nah, bro, we need to fight. We need to fight for this, right? This is the thing. I'm gonna go ahead and delete these so you don't get confused, right? Boom. Take this away. Take this away. Take this away. And take this away, right? Take this away. So buyers are pushing. They get to this level, sellers kick in. Yo, you can't go this far. Buyers. They're telling the buyers like, yo, you cannot go this far. Buyers are like, nah, bro, we got the momentum. We're gonna push up. I don't know why I stay doing that to my thing. But buyers are like, nah, bro, we're gonna keep pushing. So as you can see visually, this is all before it happened too. Like I know we can see what happened already, but visually, this is what you could have been thinking. Price here, sellers are here. Price here, buyers are here. Because we've seen this gray box be where buyers are always sitting. So we can see that buyers are always pushing off of this level. So in between, boom, 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 fight, 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 fight. They're fighting, they're fighting, they're fighting. And then volume kicks in. When volume kicks in, remember, this is a level of where sellers are super strong at. Sellers are not letting buyers break past this level at all. It could have broke out this time. It could have broke out this time. It could have broke out this time, but it didn't. Sellers were in control. So the fact that it broke out this time, they're in session. This is good for you to take buys because now these buyers are going to go find the next level of sellers. And that question is already asked because if we scroll over, the last level of where sellers had control was here. This is that last level, and we got that from that higher time frame. Like that was the lower high. That was the top of the lower high. So when we bought, price was going to that level of sellers. Once it got to that level of sellers, then you started to see a breakout. Boom, breakout. Once price broke out, it had some reactions due to the fact that it was coming up into this, but also it was reacting because this is a new high now. This right here is a new high. Price from buying here up to here. Now, I know what some of you ICC traders are going to say to me. They'll be like, what about the indication? What about the indication? There's no indication needed. And I was supposed to Ben make a video like this, but I told you guys, like, I like to let things happen so you can see. The reason why I was able to buy is because from here, we don't need an indication because this is what we have. Why does it keep doing that? This is what we have. We have price with a low. We have price with a lower high. We have price with a higher low. We have price equal high, higher low, equal high, and then you're going to be like, well, you're supposed to use the 1 hour time frame. So if we go to the 1 hour time frame, we scale in, we look at the same price action because I can see the same thing on any time frame. It doesn't matter to me. The same thing applies. That same level of support where the buyers are at, you can see the price made a low, a lower high, it reacted, shot down. The shoot down didn't go any lower than this one, so this is a higher low, equal high, another higher low than the previous one, and then there's a final push. This next level is then heading to this high. And then from there, if it breaks above this high, it's going to the next high, which was this one. That was the highest point we had in the market. Remember, whenever you are buying price, your levels that you should be looking for is where sellers are. This is a seller's area, right? Why is this? Because it gets to a certain point and then price reacts and starts to sell in a heavy manner. It goes up, goes up, goes up. Once it gets to a point, it sells off in a heavy manner. Goes up, sells off on a heavy manner. You can see the reaction once price gets to a certain level. So when you're buying, those buyers are just swapping their trades. Whenever you're buying, buyers are looking to give their contracts to the sellers. They're looking for where sellers are at because those are the ones that's going to take the contracts from them. Vice versa, if you're selling, you're taking it to where buyers are at. So this is going to be a level where buyers are at. So if price was to sell, it would sell down to these levels, right? It would sell down to these levels because that is where buyers are at to take those sell contracts, right? So all in all, today was something new for everybody, something definitely new for everybody. All in all, like it's something to add into your books. I still trade the same way as normal. It's just really ICC comes down to reactions and knowing what the trend is. Nothing changed from you know, any way that I trade, I still use the swing highs. If price is above it, it's bullish. If price is below it, it's bearish. I still use the same thing the whole time. Just using reactions, using common sense and price action to, overall look at the trend and be able to determine which area or which level that price is going to go. Most people would call this zone to zone trading. That's what most people would call it, or something like that. Zone to zone trading. Um, but and then you're doing this on the higher time frame. And once again, I've been trading for so long that uh I'm able to see like the 15 and already mark out all my levels on the 15 because You'll get it later on. Like, I don't even know how to explain like how you can tell the difference between a level and a not a level. It's so hard to explain, but like I can literally mark up the same thing on the 1 hour time frame that I can on the 15. And it like I don't know. It just takes time. But all in all, today's session was definitely a decent session. Um, Starting tomorrow, I'm gonna record my New York sessions. And yeah, I think it's gonna be good for you guys. And yeah, that's pretty much that's pretty much it for this video, to be honest, or pretty much it for this breakdown. If you have any questions, please let me know. Yeah, also as well. Matter of fact, no, now that we're talking about it, if you made it all the way to the end of the video, if you made it to the end of the video, please know that I have one Telegram. I have one TikTok, one Twitter. I have two Instagrams, but my two Instagrams, they are linking each other in each other's bio. So Trades by Sai has only payouts in the bio, and then only payouts has Trades by Sai in the bio. So if they don't have those and it doesn't take you directly to the other page, then it's a fake page. But yeah, one Discord, one TikTok, one inst, or two Instagrams, only payouts, and then trades by side. And then Twitter only have one of those. Telegram, I have one of those. And it's not a signals channel. It's got like 50,000. I'm gonna just link all socials down below because I can't have you guys confused. I will not text you first. So if you have trades by side or something texting you, that's not me. Just to answer all the questions, that's not me. But other than that, I hope you guys have an amazing day. Yeah, yeah. Really hope you guys have an amazing day. And then today, as you can see, we had a very, very good day. Overall, 98%. And then we have 156 and then overall 18 M's going on. So all in all, like we're doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. This year's been amazing. It's been sensational.